Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dhanat Pranam Prabhuji. Okay, let's start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam. देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टकी मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं चैतन्यमीश्वरम् ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणि। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Om Tassat. Welcome for Bhagavatam discussion. So today, which sloka? 30.
32 shloka, Prabhuji.
Okay. Who is going to raise hand?
I'll be reading, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Text 1.1, chapter 17, shloka 32. Tvam vartamanam naradeva dehishu anupravrato yamadharma pugalobho urtvam chauryam manaryam amoho jishta shamaya kalascha damba. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation: if if the personality of Kali, irreligion, is allowed to act as a man god or an executive head, certainly irreligious principles like greed, falsehood, robbery, incivility, treachery, misfortune, cheating, quarrel, and vanity will abound. Purport: the principles of religion, namely austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness, as we have already discussed, may be followed by the follower of any faith. There is no need to turn from Hindu to Mohammedan to Christian or some other faith and thus become a renegade and not follow the principle of religion. The Bhagavatam religion urges following the principles of religion. The principles of religion are not the dogmas or regulative principles of certain faith. Such regulative principles may be different in terms of the time and place concerned. One has to see whether the aims of religion have been achieved. Sticking to the dogmas and formulas without attaining the real principles is not good. A secular state may be impartial to any particular type of faith, but the state cannot be indifferent to the principles of religion as above mentioned. But in the age of Kali, the executive heads of state will be indifferent to such religious principles, and therefore, under their patronage, the opponents of religious principles such as greed, falsehood, cheating, and pilfery will naturally follow. And so, there will be no meaning to propaganda crying to stop the corruption in the state. Hare Krishna Prabhu. So here what I understood is it is being told like the Dharma stands on the four legs. That is austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness. That is cleanliness comes from no illicit sex, mercy comes from no meat eating, and truthfulness comes from no gambling, and austerity comes from no intoxication. So there is no need for a Hindu to convert to any other religion like Christianity or Islam in order to, or some other faith and to follow the principles of religion, because the principles of religion in our Sanatana Dharma is very properly mentioned, and it is proper and actually correct. So when we see a lot of people getting converted to Christianity or Islam, on because there they give them certain privileges, or maybe we can tell that some people at a certain point of time, maybe because of the social fabric, they were discriminated in the society, telling that they belong to the untouchable or harijan. At that particular point of time, there was certain problems in the society, because of which many converted, and many converted because they were brainwashed, they were given some lucrative offers like money and all those stuff. So these things may have made them to convert, or even now people are getting converted, or if they if they marry a person of another religion, they convert. But based that they are other religion is superior, or other religion's principle is greater than Hinduism, or that is, there is no proof such, because our religion follows the correct principles. Only thing, people are misinterpreted, and lots of issues happened in society previously and all because of that. So here also it is also told that Bhagavatam religion urges the principle, following the principles of religion, that is having the all the systems and all those stuff in proper faith. We have to follow the Bhagavatam thing. And also one has to see whether the aims of religion have been achieved. Just sticking to a particular ritual, okay, I'll perform this ritual, I will perform that ritual, morning water to sunrise, but without knowing what is the purpose of following those rituals or religion or certain principles, then it will not work. Okay, just because we don't know, without knowing the actual reason behind why we are following, like now they're told intoxication, why we are following, we should not do, because it create something like truthfulness will get harmed. So the why, that's why the intoxication is prohibited. So whenever we do any religious principle, we need to know the actual why we are doing it, that we should know. Only then we will be able to follow it with proper that we tell shraddha or faith. Otherwise we'll be like, okay, somebody is doing, then we are also doing, that is why we are just copying, then it becomes a ritual. Okay, some person are telling three shlokas in the morning, we'll also tell three shlokas, without knowing that why they are telling the Gayatri mantra, why they are telling this, what is the use of that, how it is going to help them. Then only when we know all this, it becomes proper. That's what I understood, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. So the background, so anybody joined the first time today, the background is that Kali, in the form of the, he takes a form of king, or Shudra takes a form of king, and he was attacking bull. So that's the time Parishit Maharaj arrives, and he wanted to punish him because attacking a bull or cow is offense. So that's a discussion, and that bull has Dharma, who has taken a form of bull, and Mother Earth took a form of a cow. So there was a discussion between bull and cow, and then they're discussing in the Parishit Maharaj. Now, after that, Parishit Maharaj about to punish or kill this Shudra in the disguise of or imposter in the disguise of king, wanted to kill him. That's the time this Shudra surrenders. Then it's mentioned the Kali is irreligion, because, as Mataji said, this Yuga is full of fault only. You can't find good qualities here. If at all is a little truthfulness, that's also missing here. So Prabhupada talks about the principal religion is namely austerity, cleanliness, Mataji has explained. But this is the real religion. Now, what is religion? The religion what we talk about, Hinduism, Christian, Islam, Jainism, they're not religion actually, they're faith. Prabhupada says religion, he defines religion is a process that teaches how to love God. Any process that teaches how to love God is a religion. And when we love God, we love everything belongs to God. Example, if somebody loves a father, he will love his all children also. Because if he say, Father, I love you, but I'll kill your children, Nobody will accept that. Similarly, if you love God, we should love every children, because Krishna says, Aham bija pradapataha. I am the seed giving father for every living entity. It doesn't say only human, every living entity. So in that case, we have to care for every jiva. That is because everybody is children of Krishna. So that is a real religion. Then what is dharma? There is a difference between dharma and religion. So dharma, generally we say is I'm Hindu dharma, Christian dharma. Dharma is also not that what what we normally use. Dharmastu sakshat bhagavat pranita. Bhagavatam says what dharma is, what Krishna spoke or Krishna said, that is dharma. What did he say? He said, finally, Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharma Parityajya, Mame Kasharanam Raja, Amta Sarva Papebhya Mokshayasma Sucha. He was give up everything. Give up your all work and surrender to me. And that is Dharma. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Jivera Swarupa Nityara Krishna Das. The real Dharma of the Jiva is to serve Krishna. Give up everything, surrender to him and serve him. That is the real Dharma. So we as a Bhagavat followers or Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and we follow the Sankirtana Yajna or Sankirtana Dharma, chanting the holy name and follow the principles of Bhagavad Dharma. The basic four principles, as Shruti Mataji said, no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. These four things, and chant Prabhupada said minimum 16 rounds. That's, attentive chanting, minimum 16 rounds. Of course, those who not reach 16, please reach 16 rounds at least. That is the minimum target. It doesn't take more than 2 hours, 1 hour, 50 minutes, that approximately, or 2 hours. So we have 24 hours in a day. We can give it, 2 hours to Krishna, but maybe initially difficult. I start with 1 round, 2 round, 4 rounds, but progress it. It's not that it's stuck for 4 years, 10 years in the same 1 round. No, I have to progress. So that is the real dharma of, any jiva. Prabhupada also says today's world is so-called secular. We say we are impartial, but secular is not impartial. What is secular means that everybody is equal. But the so-called today secular, they are not equal. They are partial to somebody. Following certain dharma is unsecular. Supporting somebody is secular. That is totally partial. So Krishna is not partial. Krishna says, "Ham dveshastu no priyaha." He says, "I don't have enemy. I don't have any special love for anybody. But he says, one who serves me with love, I'll take special care." That's there. Otherwise, is equal to everybody, whether demon or devatas. He provides all the food, oxygen, light, everybody, for any atheist or blasphemer or worshipper devotees. Everybody gets that. He is equal. He doesn't do any impartiality. He doesn't say that, okay, he's a demon. No, no, don't give him food. No, he doesn't say that don't get oxygen. He gets, everybody gets. He is equal to everybody. But one who serves with the love, he takes a special care. Again, this is the same principle. Suppose parents got 2 children or 4 children. If the one of the child is obedient and follows whatever father, mother says, father, mother will have soft corner. That's a natural. Similarly, Krishna is equal to, and everybody. Now, this can be understood very simple kind of analogy or example. Everybody would have experienced. Today I was hearing His Grace Amarendra Prabhu was mentioning that while honoring prasadam, while eating, sometime we bite our tongue. So teeth bites the tongue. Who gets the pain? Me. Who's at fault? The teeth or tongue? Whom I'll blame? Can I chastise teeth? Can I chastise the tongue? Why did you come here? Or can I chastise teeth? Why did you bite him? No, because both belongs to me. Whether teeth or tongue, both belongs to me. So I just accept it because both are mine. Similarly, demon or devatas both belongs to Krishna. So Krishna doesn't do anything. But when a pure devotee is attacked, that's the time Krishna takes action. Like paritrana sadhuna vinashyasya dushrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So that's why when to protect his devotees, he comes. So the point is that Krishna is not partial. Krishna is equal. But when we follow the principles of dharma, when we follow the rules and regulations of, he takes special care. So that's where we are looking at. So like we want just a simple service to the lotus feet of the Lord, nothing else. That's where Prabhupada says that will naturally follow. And so there will be no meaning of propaganda crying to stop corruption in the state. We don't have to do anything in that sort. Simply chant and read Bhagavatam, distribute Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, distribute Prasadam. That's it. That will do everything. There's no point in just holding a banner or slogan and going to the street. We are not going to make any change because change has to happen from within. The transformation has to happen in my heart. I should change. Unless I change, I cannot change the society. So each one of us take that step to change ourselves, then society will be changed. Okay, we'll read the next talk. Who's going to read?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I will read that.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Na vardidavyam dat adharma bandho dharmena satyena cha vardidavya brahma varde yatra yajanti yajñar yajñeswaram yajña vidana vijña. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada Jai. Translation. Therefore, O friend of irreligion, you do not deserve to remain in a place where experts perform sacrifices according to truth and religious principles for the satisfaction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport. Yangeshwara, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the beneficiary of all kinds of sacrificial ceremonies. Such sacrificial ceremonies are prescribed differently in the scriptures for different ages. In other words, sacrifice means to accept the supremacy of the Lord and thereby perform acts by which the Lord may be satisfied in all respects. The atheists do not believe in the existence of God, and they do not perform any sacrifice for the satisfaction of the Lord. Any place or country where the supremacy of Lord is accepted and thus sacrifice is performed is called Brahmavarta. There are different countries in different parts of the world, and each and every country may have different types of sacrifice to please the Supreme Lord. But the central point in pleasing him is ascertained in the Bhagavatam, and it is truthfulness. The basic principle of religion is truthfulness, and the ultimate goal of all religion is to satisfy the Lord. In this age of Kali, the greatest common formula of sacrifice is the Sankirtana
Yagya.
Yasa.
Yagya.
Yanya. That is the opinion of the experts who know how to propagate the process of yajna. Lord Chaitanya preached this method of yajna, and it is understood from this verse that the sacrificial method of Sankirtana Yajna may be performed anywhere and everywhere in order to drive away the personality of Kali and save human society from falling prey to the influence of the age. Hare Krishna.
Prabhupada ki
Srila
jai.
Prabhupada ki Jai.
Okay, further is said that, O friend of religion, because Kali is a friend of religion, you do not deserve to remain in a place where expert perform sacrifices and truth, religious principles for the satisfaction of the Supreme Personality Godhead. So where there is a truthfulness, where there is a religiosity, religion has no place. So by default, if there is a truthfulness and religiosity, religion will not be there. But that's why Parishad Maharaj making it very clear, you cannot stay here. You have to get out of this place. Now, what is the lesson for me in this? When my heart is full of religion, irreligiosity will not be there. So what I have to do? I have to throw out the religiosity from my heart. Throw out like my kama, krodha, mada, matsara from heart, so that religiosity, like truthfulness, austerity, and mercy and cleanliness can come. So my first principle in my life is to remove the anarthas. My asakti or my attachment to the material things has to be distanced or removed or shortened. Then my naturally the irreligiosity will reduce. Otherwise, when I associate with the people with the religiosity, I also tend to become religious. So that's why our association with whom we mingle, whom we deal with, is makes a lot of difference. That's why Acharya is saying, no, always been satsanga. Sadhu sanga, sadhu sanga, sadhu sanga, sarva shastra kahe, lava matra sadhu sanga, sarva siddhi hai. Sadhu sanga, sarva shastra kahe. Every religion principles, every shastra says, lava matra sadhu sanga, sarva siddhi hai. Even blink of eyes, if I take association of sadhu, my life is purified. But at the same time, I should keep away from uh, 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 irreligious people. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, asat sanga tyaga hai, vaishnava achar. Asat sanga, who are not following these principles, who are irreligious, who are not truthful, who are into gambling, who are into opposite sex or humanizing, and keep away from them. So sometime we may say that we are in a corporate world, we are working with them, how can we keep away with them? Yes, Prabhupada one place say that devotee should be always secluded. Stay in a secular place. Can we stay in a secular place? No, because we are with them in apartment or in a society, in a work, everywhere we are with them. So what is secular means? We are consciously, we are seclude ourselves. We are maybe physically with them, but consciously we are not with them. That's the difference you have to make. We may be talking to them, but we are not hearing them, hearing what they say. Their whatever material things, we are not hearing. Possible we are giving back with the spirituality, otherwise we are staying away. That is a stay away, the secular. Because the olden days going to forest is okay, but now there is no forest. We are all grahasthas, whether workplace or whatever it is, we are kind of surrounded by the many places irreligious people. So what we have to do is that we have to stay secluded in a consciousness, and at the same time give this mercy to everybody, so that they also follow our principle, not we follow their principle. So simple. That's why Prabhupada says that Sankirtan Yajna. Wherever get opportunity, please simply request them to chant the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When they utter name of Krishna or Rama, their million lives sins gets burnt away. So that is the power of the holy name. So simply give the holy name. Possible give Bhagavad Gita, Prasadam, wherever possible. By this method, you will be able to make them also come into the path of religious. May not happen overnight, but this will happen. But at the same time, you keep away distance from them. Distance in the sense, don't take association, don't take their instructions, don't get influenced by them. Possible you influence them. So that's why when we go to the workplace, also go with tilak, go with the if possible Vaishnava dress. I don't know, corporate world sometime may not be possible, if it's allowed. do that. So that way you can influence. We used to do that whenever we eat together. Many of my colleagues, those meat eaters, they will not come to my table because they know, because I don't take that. And many times they come and ask, can you give me little food? Because they know it's prasad. They will take and eat, because see, our so-called Hindus, they are God-fearing people. They, kind of somehow or other, they have fear for Krishna or God. But some very reasons they're not able to follow. So many times I've seen that they will come and ask, can you give me a little sweet? So they'll take, because they know it's prasad. And they will not bring their food in my table because they know it's non-veg is there. But slowly there are many people changed. So this is how we can do it. That's why the main point is that Sankirtana, chant, Hare Krishna. So that's why Prabhupada here quotes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu insisting Sankirtana Yajna. We have to do regularly. That's why we have to go out, do Sankirtan Yajna on the street, so that let the people hear. Distribute books. At least once a week, we should, maybe if everybody is available tomorrow, maybe we'll do, near Kapikatte one book distribution. If those who are in Nagar, those who can come, better. So this book distribution, doing Sankirtan, this is a help. And on the spot also we get an opportunity to speak to them, tell them about our program, tell them about our activity we are doing. This is the way we can preach. That's why Prabhupada says that in order to drive away the personality of Kali and save human society from falling prey to influence of age of Kali, we have to do this Sankirtan Yajna, because somebody has done to us. We are indebted to whole the Vaishnava community who gave us this holy name, who gave us this Bhagavad Dharma, who gave this Prasadam, who gave this deity, who gave this ISKCON temple. We are indebted to Srila Prabhupada. So we have to give back our contribution by preaching to others. Okay, possible we'll read one more sloka. Yeah. Can somebody read? Who's going to read?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Canto 1, Chapter 17, Text 34. Yasmin Hari Bhagavan Ijyamana Ijyatma Murtir Yajatham Samtanoti Kaman Amogan Sthira Jangamanam Antarbahir Vayur Iva Isha Atma. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. In all sacrificial ceremonies, although sometimes a demigod is worshipped, the Supreme Lord, Personality of Godhead, is worshipped because He is the super soul of everyone and exists both inside and outside like the air. Thus, it is He only who awards all welfare to the worshipper. Purport. It is even sometimes seen that demigods like Indra and Chandra are worshipped and offered sacrificial awards, yet the rewards of all such sacrifices are awarded to the worshipper by the Supreme Lord, and it is the Lord only who can offer all welfare to the worshipper. The demigods, although worshipped, cannot do anything without the sanction of the Lord, because the Lord is the super soul of everyone, both moving and unmoving. In Bhagavad Gita 9.23, the Lord Himself confirms this in the following shloka. Ye api anya devatha bhakta yajante shraddhaya vitaha te api mam eva kaunteya yajanti avidhi purvakam. Whatever a man may sacrifice to the other gods, O son of Kunti, is really meant for me alone, but it is offered without true understanding. The fact is that the Supreme Lord is one without a second. There is no God other than the Lord Himself. Thus, the Supreme Lord is eternally transcendental to the material creation. But there are many who worship the demigods like the sun, the moon, and Indra, who are only material representatives of the Supreme Lord. These demigods are indirect, qualitative representations of the Supreme Lord. A learned scholar or a devotee, however, knows who is who. Therefore, he directly worships the Supreme Lord and is not diverted by the material qualitative representation. Those who are not so learned worship such qualitative material representations, but their worship is unceremonious because it is irregular. Hare Krishna.
Prabhupada ki jai. So here Parashut Maharaj is saying that the sacrifice ceremony, although sometimes done for Devi Devatas, but it's end of the day is done to benefit of or the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. We see like our day-to-day life also, any yagya homa done, there could be Gana homa or any other homa, Satyaranam puja, whatever. They finally say Krishna Arpana. Even by default it happens. So whatever end is Krishna Arpana. But that's the point. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Prabhupada quotes that. Krishna himself says, all Devi Devatas, my parts, they worship me. If you give it to them, they'll turn give it to me only. So by worshipping them, you are doing avidhi purvakam. Basically, if I'm eating the hand to mouth, instead of that, I'm taking like this and putting it. Because end of the day is coming to me only. He also says in Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, 29th verse, Bhaktaranya tapasa sarva loka maheshwara suhridam sarva bhutanam jatam shanti rachati, says, I'm the Bhaktara, I'm the sarva loka maheshwara. So Prabhupada says, even sometimes in demigod like Indra Chandra worshipped, but result is to offer to Krishna. So the point, because there are 33 crore Devi Devatas are there. Each one given certain responsibilities, certain activities to perform, and they all doing that for the pleasure of the Lord. And they are not independent. They cannot give anything liberation, especially liberation. Those who want mukti, we should worship Mukunda, Krishna only. They cannot give. Without Lord's permission, they cannot give. It's like the prime minister or king of the nation. There are so many ministers. Same logic can apply here. Krishna is that king, and all these ministers are secretaries. But end of the day, they may have certain powers to manage certain departments, but the ultimate power lies with the king. Similarly, ultimate power lies with the Krishna himself. So that's why Prabhupada says, learned or a devotee knows who is who. Doesn't mean that we should defame or insult any of these Devi Devatas. We would respect them because they are serving directly to Krishna. So they are so close to Krishna. We should be very, very careful. Because sometimes people misunderstand. That should happen. Because we should respect them, but we will respect, and even if you do puja, we should request them, please allow me to serve Krishna. Like you, like when we serve Ganesha, Vigna Vinashana. Please request Lord Ganesha, please remove all the Vigna in the path of my chanting, my worship of Lord Krishna. Ganesha will be more than happy because Ganesha also does the same. So ask Lakshmi Devi that please remove anything unwanted wealth in my hand which can be misused so that I can be in the service of the Lord. Give whatever I can use it for Krishna's hand only. So that's the kind of a prayer offers. Lakshmi Devi will be more than happy. Otherwise, people may worship Lakshmi, keeping Narayana away. No wife will come without husband. If tell wife, you will come, you will reject your husband, no chaste wife will come. So that's what happened to Lakshmi Devi also. So with this, I'll stop here. Devotees can share their comments, questions, realization, if any. Want to start? Yeah, Ashamata, do you want to start?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
My takeaway, Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Believe in him, that's it. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Who else? Archana Mataji, have anything?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. No, no Prabhuji. Thank you.
Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Sanatana Dharma conversation from one religion to another, conversion from one religion to another, following rituals without understanding the principles. Kali is the form of Sudra in the form of Kali. Kali is full of irreligion. Religion is how to love God. Really, the actual aim of religion is how to love the God. Everything belongs to God, and every living entity are children of God. including animals and human beings. Dharma is to surrender everything and serve Supreme Lord. I must follow four principles: chanting Mahamantra, consume only prasadam, and secularity means must be impartial, irrespective of anyone, everyone. But one who serves in devotion is prioritized with special care by Supreme Lord. If I accidentally bit my tongue, I am only responsible. No need of exclusive effort to change society. Performing attentive Mahamantra chanting and engage in devotional service is adequate enough to influence the society towards devotional services. Sacrifice means to accept the supremacy of Lord. The atheists do not believe in existence of God. Association with sadhu sangha, even for fraction of a second, will do miracles in progress of devotion. Sangeetan movement is must be optimum utilized, sincere, and follow devotional activities in accordance to the instruction of senior devotees and spiritual masters will influence the non-devotees positively towards Krishna consciousness. And book distribution is the important step in process of preaching. Sangeetan movement is emphasized and recommended in Kali Yuga for preaching and progress in devotion. The sacrifice ceremonies are performed for satisfaction of Supreme Lord ultimately. Sarvaloka Mageshwara is the Krishna. For mukti and ultimate empowerment is with Supreme Lord. However, I must be sincere and give due respect to all Devi Devatas. That much I have understood, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Shridevi Mataji, anything you want to say?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
First sloka, we are talking about religion. Here, Srila Prabhupada explains the principle of religion is not, as you said, Christianity, Hinduism, Muslim, etc. It is how we love God. It is religion. And when we love God, we love everybody and we do all good things. When we follow the principles of Dharma, Lord Krishna loves us. But in the age of Kali, the religious principles such as greed, falsehood, cheating, and pilfery are following. So Parikshit Maharaj says he wants to throw away the irreligion because irreligion does not deserve the place where they are experts following sacrificial ceremonies. The basic principles of religion is truthfulness. And the ultimate goal of all religions is to satisfy the Lord. So in this age of Kali, the greatest common formula of sacrifice is the Sankirtana Yajna, as you said, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
So the Supreme Lord is one without a second. He is everywhere and Lord is there without a second. So there are many who worship the demigods, but demigods are indirect representatives of the Supreme Lord. So if we worship Lord Krishna, it is enough and it is ultimate. But we have to respect demigods also. That's what I understood.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Shilpa Mataji, you want to say anything?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. I have one question here. So in Hinduism also, Prabhuji, we have so many subcategories, right? So some worship, some are Vaishnavas and some are Shaivas. So since I fall under Shaiva, right, Prabhuji? So we have cleansing, when it comes to cleanliness and puja vidhan, right? So we do follow our own custom, Prabhuji. So since our Guru is Basavanna, so we have rituals, right, Prabhuji? So it is completely different from what Vaishnava rituals. And we often, so not often, we regularly eat onion, garlic, and even for puja also, right, Prabhuji? We offer onion, garlic, whichever is cooked using onion and garlic, right? So that itself we offer to God. I don't know, Prabhuji, whether it is right or not wrong. That is how we have grown up, and I still follow the same, but I'm not sure whether it falls under dharma or not, Prabhuji. So I have a question on this one.
So see, each one of us coming from different background. So don't worry too much on that. Follow that because that's the family customs. But simply keep chanting the holy name. Read Bhagavatam. Slowly, transformation will happen. So, and onion garlic, yes. When if you can avoid. But that's not the ultimate. Ultimate is chanting the holy name. See, any ritual, again, Krishna is not bothered about ritual. Krishna is bothered about your bhava. So whichever ritual you follow, but end of the day, if you have the love for Krishna, and even if you say Shiva, Lord Shiva is the greatest devotee of the Lord. So Vaishnava Natha Shambhu says, we were discussing it a few days before also, today also. So if you serve Lord Shiva will be more than happy, and Lord Vishnu, Krishna also very happy. So don't worry about that. Just simply chant and read Bhagavatam. Then Lord Shiva will be happy, Lord Krishna also be happy.
Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah. Uma Shankar Prabhu, the same thing.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. In this focus, the today's takeaway is that the four regulatory principles should be followed, and there is no place for Kali in this religious place. So, Sankirtana movement is the best yajna that has to be followed in this Kali Yuga. And next is that all the demigods we should also respect because they are not ordinary persons. They have done too much austerities to reach to that level. And each and every demigod is the part and parcel of the Krishna. Each and everybody has been given a post and they serve the Lord's thing. So our main thing is to serve the root, and we have to worship Krishna and surrender to him as much as possible. Hare Krishna.
ವಿದ್ಯಾಮಾತಾಜಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಕಿದೆಯಾ?
ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ದೇವ್ರನ್ನು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಇಸ್ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, thank you all for joining. We'll stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bevacha patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo ananta koti vaishnav vrinda ki jai Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. So, see you tomorrow. Please possibly invite more devotees to join. Let's all discuss together. Please message other devotees also. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Dhanyavad pranam.
Pranam.